Make your way onto your front. Place one hand on top of the other one and press your forehead on top of your hands. Closing your eyes, allow yourself to observe and notice that support of the mat of the earth. Noticing your heartbeats, noticing your breath. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose, breathing into your belly, into the diaphragm, noticing your belly expanding, pushing into the ground. Breathing out, creating a slight constriction at the back of your throat. Bring your head to one side, so getting a gentle neck stretch. And bring your head to the opposite side. Bring your forehead on top of your hands. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders for Cobra Pose. On your inhale, lift your chest. Tops of the feet pressing into the ground, so lengthening from the lower back. Exhale, slowly lower down. One more time like that. Inhale, lift your chest, your head, neck follows. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Bring your hands to the outside of your mat. Place your hands onto your fingertips like spider fingers. Inhale, lift your chest, pull the mat towards your chest, through your upper arms, and as you exhale, slowly lower down. Couple more rounds like that. Inhale, lift your chest this time. As you exhale, drop your right shoulder towards the ground. Twist. Inhale, come back to center, change to the other side. Left shoulder towards the ground. Inhale, come back to center. Couple more rounds like that in your own time. So exploring that space in your upper back, thoracic spine, creating a little bit of fluidity, a little bit of mobility, more space. Yeah, that's thoracic spine that is usually a little bit sticky and tight. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring your hands next to your chest, elbows above your wrists. Push back into tabletop position. Shoulders above your wrists, your hips above your knees. Place your hands onto your fingertips like we just did before, adding a couple of rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lift and extend, head neck follows the movement of your spine. As you exhale, round, heel on towards your belly, bone by bone, chin to chest. Yeah, so your head neck follows. One more round like that. Inhale. With your breath. As you exhale, round. On your inhale, find your long spine. Place your hands onto your mat. So your hands flat, index finger, middle finger pointing to the front edge of the mat. Circle your shoulders over your wrists, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Warming up the wrist joints, warming up the forearms, and then rotate to your right hand externally all the way towards your right knee. So your middle finger is pointing towards your right knee. Tap your left heels, extend your left leg all the way back. Press your left heel into that imaginary wall behind you. So lengthening, stretching the back side of your left leg, the calf, heading maybe a couple of circles. Yeah, so exploring that. And then finding stillness here, bring your right hand back to your neutral position, maybe shake it out. On the way, lift your left leg from the inner thigh hip height, flex your left foot. So extend your right arm in opposition, inhale. As you exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and extend. Pause here, bend your left knee, reach towards your left ankle, press your shin into your hand, counter action, opening the right shoulder joint, lengthening the front of the torso, lengthening the hip flexor, that quad left side, let go of your ankle, extend your arm, extend your leg, lower your right hand onto your mat, cross your left knee over your right knee, separate your toes as wide as the mat, bring your hips between your heels, like child's pose variation, so lengthening, stretching the outside of your right feet. Inhale, come back to center, come back into your tabletop position. Second set, rotate your left hand all the way towards your left knee, tap your right heels, extend your right leg all the way back. Press your right heel into that imaginary wall behind you, adding a couple of circles. Yeah, at the same time softening your left elbow. Finding stillness here, bring your left hand back to your neutral position, lift your right leg, hip height, flex your right foot, so extend your left arm in opposition, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and extend, bend your right knee, reach towards your right ankle, press your shin into your hand. Let go of your ankle, extend your arm, extend your leg, lower your left hand onto your mat, cross your left knee over your right knee. Separate your feet as wide as the mat, bring your hips between your heels. On your inhale, come all the way back to tabletop position, under your knees, under your legs. Step back into plank pose, shoulders over your wrists, press your heels into that imaginary wall behind you. As you exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog position, take an inhale. And let it out. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Ragdoll position. Put your slide bent in your knees. Catch your opposite upper arms and gently sway from side to side. Let go of your arms. Bring your left hand onto your mat on your fingertips. Right hand onto your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen as you exhale. Twist to your right side. And then reach your right arm out towards the sky. Flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back. So maybe you find your left thigh half bind. Use your inhale to create a length as you exhale, going a little bit deeper into that twist. Look down, replace your right hand on the mat. Change to the other side. Left hand onto your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Left arm up. Flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back. Half bind. And replace your left hand on the mat. Heel to your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Toes out, heels in. Malasana squat position. Elbows into your knees, knees into your elbows. And gently rock from side to side. Exploring the hip joints. Place your hands onto your mat. Heel to your feet back into hip distance position. Walk your hands to the front edge of the mat. Plank pose. As you exhale, lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Let's see once again. Inhale, shift your weight into your high plank. Lower down 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hanging your ankles in as you exhale. Lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you. Three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your right hip open. Circle your right ankle clockwise, anti-clockwise. Finding stillness here, left hand onto your fingertips. So now we're adding a little bit of play, a little bit of balance. Maybe you play with removing one fingertip at a time. Maybe bring your left forearm behind your lower back. Kind of like half binds like we did before. Maybe reach towards your right ankle. Catch your ankle, press your shin into your hands. Like we did in a tabletop. Let go of your ankle if you have it. Replace your left hand on the mat. Shift your weight into three-legged pulling. Right into your chest. Step your foot. Stand the ball of your left foot. On your inhale, come up into crescent lunge position. Ribs in, maybe slightly bending your left knee. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. On your next inhale, lean forward into warrior 3, like we just did in that three-legged plank. Holding this. Slowly pivot through your mountain pose. Bring your left knee to your chest. Bring your right hand onto your left knee. Left arm out towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, adding a twist. Twist to your left side. Inhale, come back to your center. Reach your arms towards the sky. Extend your left leg in front of you. Flex your left foot. Once again, pivot back through your mountain pose. This time, bend your left knee. Raise towards your left ankle. Press your shin into your hands. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach forward, kick back. So like bow and arrow, counter action. Slowly come all the way back up. Let go of your left ankle. Once again, lift your left leg and replace it down. Maybe shake it out. Feet together, knees together, bend your knees. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat, step, maybe float. Make your way back downward facing dog position. Second side, lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your left hip open. Circle your left ankle, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Bring your right hand onto your fingertips. Maybe remove one finger at a time. Maybe right forearm behind your lower back, or catch your left ankle. Press your shin into your hand. Let go of your variations. Place your right hand onto your mat. Shift your weight into three-legged plank. Left knee to your chest. Step your foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, lean forward into warrior 3. Stabilizing that standing leg. Pivot through mountain pose. All the way up into standing position. Bend your right knee. Reach towards your right knee with your left hand. Inhale, lengthen as you exhale. Twist to your right side. Coming to center, extend your right leg. Once again, pivot through mountain pose. Bend your right knee. Think about that posterior pelvic tilt. Ribs in, left arm up as you exhale. Counter action. Reaching forward, kick back. Find that single pointed focus. And then rise all the way up to standing. Extend your right leg in front of you. Hold here. Exhale, lower down. Shake it out. Feet together, knees together, bend your knees. Chair pose. Inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Separate your feet hip distance. Exhale, fold. Bring your left hand onto your fingertips like we did before. Right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Flip your right palm, bring your arm behind your back. So once again, maybe you stay in that half bind. Maybe catch your left hand, so you're adding full bind. Straighten your legs, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, so allow your head to be heavier so you get neck stretch at the same time, shoulder stretch. Let go of that full bind. If you have it, keep your half bind. Bring your feet together, knees together, bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale. As you exhale, twist to your right side. Inhale here. As you exhale, fold. Separate your feet hip distance. Catch your big toes with your two peace fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull your toes towards your elbows to the sides. Let go of your toes. Bring your right hand onto your mat, left hand onto your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Left arm up, flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back. Once again, maybe you stay with that half bind. Maybe you add full bind. And let go of your full bind. If you have it, stay with your half bind. Feet together, knees together, bend your knees. Chair, inhale. As you exhale, twist to your left side. Realigning your knees, so your knees in one line. One more breath. Inhale, come back into chair, one breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat, step floats. Make your way back down, facing dog position. Take an inhale, let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, feeling it down. Bend your knee, rotate your right hip open. This time, flip the dog into one thing. Step the ball of your left foot behind your right leg. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Reach your right arm all the way over your head. Come back into side plank. Right knee to your chest. Step your right foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, come back up into crescent lunge. This time, exhale, open into warrior two position. Inhale, straighten your front leg, reach your arms over your hips. As you exhale, rebend. Once again, inhale, reach your arms over your head, straighten your front leg. We are adding Gomukhasana arms. So flip your right palm, bring your hands between your shoulder blades. Left arm to your left side, internal rotation. Maybe your hands are reaching and touching. Maybe use a strap. Inhale here. As you exhale, rebend your front knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, reverse the warrior. So we are getting that side stretch, right side. Inhale, come back to center. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, shift your pelvis over your front thigh. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Let go of your arms. Shake it out. Extend the arms in up position. Warrior two. Rebend your front knee. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat, frame your front foot. Lower your left knee onto your mat, untap your toes. Heel to your right foot to the right edge of the mat. Knee off the ankle, your toes to your clock. Maybe you stay here. Maybe adding that quad stretch. Left hand down, right arm out. Bend your left knee, heel towards you, sit down. Let go of your ankle. If you have it, heel to your right foot to the left edge of the mat. Lower your right shin onto your mat. Pigeon pose. Right hip back, left hip forward. Lengthen your spine. Extend your left leg. And as you exhale, fold over your front shin. Rest your forehead on top of your fists, so your head is not hanging in space. Waistline rise all the way back up. Now we're adding that back bend variation. Stay here, bring your right heel slightly more to the left thigh. Bend your left knee, bring your left foot into your left elbow. So now we are adding those Gomukhasana arms. Right arm up, flip the palm, bring your hands between your shoulder blades. So square your ribs, your chest to the front, maybe you're catching your hands. Lengthening, and as you exhale, opening your chest a little bit more. Let go of your mermaid if you have it. Place your hands onto your mat, tuck your left toes, extend your right leg all the way back. Shake it out. Stand back, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Second side, lift your left leg behind you, free-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your left hip open. Maybe you stay, maybe flip the dog. Wild thing. Side plank, half. Side plank, half back bend. Lift your left arm all the way over your head. Come back into your side plank. Left knee to your chest. Step your left foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. As you exhale, open warrior two position. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, rebend. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Stay here. Left hand between your shoulder blades. Right arm to your right side. Into rotation. Gomukhasana, second side. Inhale here. As you exhale, rebend your front knee. One more time. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, reverse the warrior. Come back to center. Straighten your front leg. Lengthen. Exhale, shift your pelvis over your front thigh. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Let go of your Gomukhasana arms. Shake it out. Rebend your front knee. Warrior two. Hands onto your mat. Frame your front foot. Lower your right knee onto your mat. Untuck your toes. Heel to your left foot to the left edge of the mat. Hands on the inside of your left foot. Right hand down. Left hand up. Easy twist. Bend your right knee. Heel towards your sit down. Let go of your ankle. Heel to your left foot to the right edge of the mat. Setting up for pigeon pose. Second side. Lower your left chin onto your mat. Left hip back, right hip forward. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your front shin. On your inhale, come all the way back up. Adding that mermaid, second side. Bend your right knee. Bring your right foot into your right elbow. Square your ribs, your chest to the front. Left arm up. Flip the palm. Bring your hands. Maybe your hands are reaching and touching. So pausing here. Yeah, it is a lot of stability from that center, from your core. Let go of your mermaid. Place your hands onto your mat. Tuck your right toes. Extend your left leg all the way back. Shake it out. Stand back, downward facing dog position. From downward facing dog, lower your forearms onto your mat, both at the same time. Lift your forearms off the mat, both at the same time. Let's do it once again. Lower your forearms onto your mat. Walk your feet towards your elbows in dolphin pose. Walk your feet all the way back into forearm plank position. Holding here. Slowly lower all the way onto your front. Untuck your toes, pull the way towards you, Sphinx position. Maybe you stay here, maybe come onto your fingertips like we did in the very beginning. Still pulling the mat towards you, chest and your upper arms. Lower your forearms onto your mat, bring your hands or your arms all the way back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your toes, lift your thighs. Option one, stay. Option two, bend your knees, reach out your ankles. Dhanurasana, bow pose. Exhale, lower down. Let go of your ankles. Bring your hands next to your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hold here. Roll the inner thighs towards the sky. Lift your right leg a couple of inches. And replace it down. Lift your left leg. Replace it down. Exhale, lift your hips. Downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Lion's breath. Stick out your tongue. Let it out. Lower your knees onto your mat. Back into your tabletop. Keep your toes tucked. We are transitioning into a back bend Ustrasana, camel pose. Hands at your heart center, maybe arms or your hands onto your lower back. Keeping your chest open. So back bend is about lengthening the front. It's actually not about bending the back. Yes, so keeping that posterior pelvic tilt, which means releasing your tailbone towards your knees, towards the ground, ribs in. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift your chest towards the sky, your head, neck follows. Maybe you stay, maybe you release your hands towards your ankles. At the same time, you don't want to lose that back bend. Yes, so we don't want to go back. Keeping your hips above your knees, like there's a wall in front of you and your thighs are touching the wall. Your head, neck follows the movement. Let go of your ankles. If you have them, come all the way back up. Untuck your toes, bring your hips towards your heels. And gently sway from side to side. Shift your hips to one side, extend your legs in front of you. Navasana, boat pose. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Inhale, come back up, high boat. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Last one, inhale, high boat. Bend your knees, place your feet onto your mat. Bring your hands slightly behind your hips. Lift your hips, lift your chest, reverse tabletop position. As you exhale, slowly lower down, keep your hips lifted, push the arms away, keep your hips lifted, hold here. Maybe lifting one leg, maybe both legs. And lower down. Shake it out, so reach your arms towards the sky, inhale. As you exhale, fold over your legs. Maybe hands resting on your shins, side of the shins, maybe you're catching your feet. Lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your legs.